Okay, I was going to do a quick video for Kristen. She's trying to rearrange her shop listings. So what you do is go to your shop, and after you sign in, go to your main shop page on the front, like you're looking at your shop as if you were a customer. Where it says Edit Shop right here, you will click the Edit Shop button. That puts the whole view of it in edit mode. Okay, when you want to you can click here, and that edits the ones that you're featuring. When you get down here to the bottom where it says Rearrange Items, top of the pictures on the left hand side, you click Rearrange. So then you could move this one to here. You can change them all around if that's what you're trying to do, so that they're not sitting beside each other. Here's the thing. It's very simple to do. You can move them all around, move everything in your shop around, put it in whatever order you want. So that when someone goes to this page, they see it in whatever order. Now, as a customer, I can hit custom as to how I want to see it as a customer. So if I want to hit relevance, as it'll show me the ones that were recently sold or have had the most sales. In this past month, it'll show me the ones that have had the most sales in this month in the shop first. I can also click it and get most recent, and then that's going to show me the ones that have recently renewed. So that kind of lets a customer know what items you have that sold recently. You can also, as a customer, hit the lowest price items, and it's going to show them the items that are the lowest price in your shop. So the customer has control over how they view this. No matter what you do, you have no control over that. If I get up here and I'm going to go search at another shop, let's see. You pull up just anybody's shop, okay? And I'm going to go to their shop and pull up. I click on a certain item. You see, it took me to the search thing, and I click on an item. So the only way I'm going to ever see that main page is if I go here and click this and go to their main shop. Now, then again, here's how it's set up. All I got to do as a customer is click this button, and I control how it's seen. I see what's showing where. It doesn't matter how you, the seller, have set it up. It's going to show me what's the most relevant, what things they've sold the most of this month, what's the most recent listings. It could be something they've recently sold, or it could be new listings they just put up in the last couple of days. If that's the case and you have several things just alike that are similar, it's going to show them all those things you just listed that day. Lowest price, highest price, same thing. The customer has a lot of control over that view. So it's not going to be always seen by a customer the way you want it to be seen. You have to also keep in mind that customers do a search for whatever item it is you sell, no matter what it is, and they don't go to this page. They go to that main Etsy search page. And when they do that, they're seeing only one item at a time out of your shop. And so when they get to this page, here's the view they get when they've done a search for something that you particularly sell. And when they click on an item they see they want to look at, it takes them to that. It takes to that one listing. And then they look and they see these. And typically what a customer is going to do is they go from there to click on here, and they get to this main search page, and they're, seeing item after item, and they're not all from your shop. And if they happen to click on your particular shop, because that's what they like, that one particular item, and they click it and get to that search page, what they typically will do next is it shows them pictures of similar items over here to the side, and they typically are going to click on one of those and go to that next, and from that one click on another one. 90% of the time they never do this and go to this page. Okay, they never go here and just look at the main shop page. Very rarely does that happen. So you don't need to stress so much about what order it shows up on that page, because most customers never see it. That again is also why you don't need to pay for that $20 little package they're selling you, because all that package does is get you these fancy little banners and all of that kind of stuff shops are getting. Nobody hardly ever sees. It's not worth the extra $20. But I do hope, Kristen, that helps you. But it's an easy way to move them around. Very simple to do. But I wouldn't stress about it too much, because again, most people don't see that page. But you can set it up anyhow, any order you want. You just have to keep in mind that customers are going to look at it in the view that they want, regardless of how you set it up. So when you rearrange it that way, that still may not be what the view that they want to see. So they may not see it the way you're looking at it. But that's all you have to do is click that. But you have to click the edit shop button first. But you go to that, and then after you get in edit, you can click rearrange items and move them around. But even though you rearrange them how you want them to be right then, if you get a sale, that arrangement is going to change instantly. As soon as you sell an item, the one that shows here is going to go to the last item sold, and it's going to change itself. No matter how you set it up, that's what happens. And there's nothing you can do about that. But go back in and constantly. So you have to keep that in mind. That every time you get a sale, if you want that page to look a certain way, you're going to have to go back in and change it and rearrange it again, because it changes itself based on the sales. Every time you have a sale, the most recent item is going to go back to the front of that at the top. It'll be the last one, or the first one showing there. But that's how you do that. I hope that helps. I'm going to get off and do a few orders. Just trying to think if there was anything else while I was on here. I still haven't tried that $10 upgrade plan. I've seen what a lot of people have done with it, and I just don't see that it's worth it. So I don't know that I want to spend the $10 just to look at it. I have set up my sale for Labor Day if you have any other questions, put them up for me real fast, and I'll try to do them while I'm on here. Just trying to think if there was anything. Let me look back and see if there's anything else. Oh yeah, for the Etsy commercial, y'all. What I did, I don't keep the TV on a lot while I'm working, because I'm usually pretty busy. But what I have noticed, where Etsy never had TV ads before, except for like right before a sale, and that's just been in the last year that they started doing that. now on the day, I think was it Wednesdays, Tuesdays or Wednesdays? Tuesdays, when they have that TV show. All day long I was seeing ads for that, and they're pretty good to me. They're like the one that I saw, the guy is it's his birthday maybe, and he's getting gifts, and everybody is giving him the same candle because they all thought he knew he liked this kind of candle. But so everybody's giving the guy, and it's like, it honestly reminds me of the year my sister-in-law, she did the scan thing so you could get your gifts at Walmart. So we all looked at it, and we all thought we were doing great because we checked off our little thing and we turned it in, and it's supposed to update her scan thing so that she could wouldn't get the same gift from everybody, because she wanted things for the kitchen. And when she opened up her gifts, we have a picture of her sitting there with almost two of everything, because the little scan thing didn't mark it off. But that's what this guy looks like, is everybody's giving him the same candle. And the whole thing with the commercial is, instead of buying a generic gift from a big brand store, get a unique handmade gift from Etsy. And it has the thing, and it shows different things that are on Etsy, and it has the Etsy.com thing. And there's like a couple other different ones that I've seen, but that was one I saw twice, I think. So they are putting advertising out there to try to get Etsy more known, which is great for us. And I think that they will continue to do as much of that as possible between now and Christmas, because in a couple weeks, Christmas sales are going to start rolling in. I'm already getting more sales myself. I'm trying to promote it so people will go ahead and buy earlier from me this year, because I am, in fact, in the middle of planning stuff for my daughter's wedding, and it's going to be the 15th, which is unfortunate for me because the 15th, that weekend, is normally the busiest I have of the entire Christmas season, because it's the weekend before Christmas. And that's normally when I'm trying to finish up orders and get everything mailed out by the 19th, so that it's in people's hands for Christmas. But so I'm going to have to cut off my shipping time a little early this year to prepare for the wedding. But you know, they are giving it a boost, and those extra fees they're charging us are going to help pay for that. So hopefully, with them doing that, everybody's going to have a good Christmas season. I'm not seeing any other questions come up on here, so I'm going to get off. I will be around the house. I'm going to be working on orders today. Tomorrow I have a homeschool thing for the afternoon, so I'll be out all afternoon. So if you have any questions, mention them to me today, and I'll try to get any questions, send them to me today, or post them under here under this video. And if I have time, I'll do a second one for whatever your questions are today, because I will be out tomorrow.